channel is all about astrology as well as spirituality, and I'm really thankful to all of you for supporting me and helping me to come till here. And in this video I'm going to tell you about Mars as Darakaraka, and now one planet is left, that is Jupiter, and we will complete it very soon, and successfully our Darakaraka series will be completed. So therefore I request you to please subscribe my channel, and I will also start spirituality series on my channel very soon, and please support me in this journey. So let's restart our video. So Mars as Darakaraka. First of all, Darakaraka is used in Gemini astrology. It's a term that is used in Gemini astrology. But nowadays it is widely used in astrology because it gives very amazing results when we see marriage, nature of spouse, career of spouse, etc. So Darakaraka becomes very important to be studied in case of marriage. So Mars as Darakaraka. First of all, Mars is a very energetic planet. Mars rules two signs that are Aries and Scorpio, and Aries marks the beginning of life, beginning of energy, beginning of all the kinds of physical activity. Aries is the Multrikon sign of Mars, and Aries marks the beginning of life, marks the beginning of physical activities. When we are in this human form, we cannot live without doing any kind of physical activity. We cannot lay in bed without doing something because we are here to fulfill a karma. We cannot sit idle. So that is Mars. Mars becomes very important because Mars rules courage, vitality, strength, vigor. Without a strong Mars, without the support of Mars, we cannot even move from one place to another. For moving our legs, also for moving our hands, we need energy. We need energy for everything, and that is ruled by Mars. Although Mars is a malefic planet, but still Mars is very important. Mars is very important for taking any kind of decisions that involves risk. Because Mars is only the planet that doesn't think before doing something. Mars has the ability to take decisions with risk. Mars is our immune system. Mars gives us ability to fight. Mars gives us ability to fight all the diseases. Mars gives us ability to have a strong body, to have strength in our body. But if we talk about marriage, Mars is a malefic planet for marriage. But it doesn't mean that if Mars is your Darakaraka, then you will not get married or you will get separated. We should see the position of Mars in your chart. If Mars is exalted, if Mars is well placed and you are not monkic, then Mars won't be able to harm you, and definitely you will have a good married life, although there can be a kind of delay. So that is what Mars does. If we talk about qualities of spouse, then your spouse will carry the qualities of Mars. Your spouse will be very energetic and quite dominating. Okay, you will have to listen to your spouse, and your spouse will be the dominating party in marriage. Your spouse will be very courageous. Your spouse will always love physical activity, will never like to sit idle, will always want to do some or other thing, and will always like to, even if Mars is in Aries or something, then your spouse would also love sports. Your spouse always stays in home, then they would never sit idle, will do something or some or other things in home, like cleaning home or cooking or something like that, but they won't like to sit idle. So in some sense, Mars is very good for marriage, because for running a married life, we really need strength. We really need to communicate. We really need that vitality and that interest to be in marriage. So when Mars becomes Darakaraka and Mars is also well placed, then it gives all these things to marriage. So what kind of married life you will have? having Mars as your Darakaraka. So first thing that we have to see here is that Mars will be the very important planet in your partner's chart. That's why it has become your Darakaraka. So, all the qualities of Mars will be present in your spouse. And the one very amazing thing is that your spouse can be very romantic as well if Venus is also combined anyway. And your spouse will always try to protect you, will always fight for you, will never listen something against you. You will find that protection from your spouse because Mars is a soldier and the task of the soldier is to protect. If Mars is in your 4th house, then your spouse can be very protective towards your family, and if it's 5th house, can be very protective towards your children. But if you have an argument or a fight, your partner won't be the person who will sit idle or will listen to you without saying something. If you argue them, they will argue you as well. Try to avoid fights as much as possible. And other things will be dependent upon the placement of Mars in your chart. Okay? If Mars is well placed, then it's very good. And we have to see this placement in birth chart as well as Navamsha chart. If Mars gets afflicted, very badly afflicted, or it's debilitated in bad sign, enemy sign, or in 7th house, or creating a very high Manglik dosha, then it becomes a problem. Then it will create problem in getting married, in longevity of spouse. If it sits in 8th house, it creates a problem in longevity of spouse and a problem with in-laws as well. If in 1st house, then it can also create some physical fight between the partners. So we have to see all these things before we take out any conclusion. If well placed, if it rules your 5th house or your 9th house, 1st house, 10th house, if it rules your good houses, then it's very good. Otherwise, if it's malefic for you, then it will create problem because your spouse is becoming malefic for you. Malefic means it's going to give you the result of your past life. It has come to you to teach you something from your past life. Some lessons you have to learn here. So same way, your spouse, if it's malefic for you, then your spouse is coming here from your past life to teach you something in this life. And you have to learn that. So placement of Mars becomes quite important. If Mars rules 5th and 9th house, means your spouse is coming for rising your destiny. And after marriage, your luck will rise suddenly. So your spouse is a blessing from your past life. And we have to see this in the Navamsha chart as well. Otherwise, we cannot take any conclusion just based on birth chart. Navamsha is the final say. And it's also possible that either in birth chart or in Navamsha chart, your spouse ascendant or moon will be ruled by Mars. It will be either Aries or Scorpio. Because relationships are made in heaven, it's a very pure and very beautiful union that is given by God, that is a gift of God. And because two people have to live together for the whole life, that's why marriage is a very beautiful union. And we should always try to maintain the dignity of marriage and always try our best to give our 100% in marriage. The remedies that you should do here is just simple, that try to avoid arguments or fights with your spouse. Do not try to dominate them because they are not going to be dominated by you. Instead, they will try to dominate you the way. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and please wait for Jupiter as Darakaraka. I will be back soon with that video. Thank you so much for supporting, and please do comment your views. Okay, bye bye.